I'm Scott Goldsmith. My wife Cherie is behind the camera, and we are the owner-operators of Homestead Realty and the sponsors of Park Bench here in Brevard. And today we are fortunate enough to be here with Dan Courtine. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. A year ago almost, I think it's July, we met the Courtines and were able to find them a home here in Brevard. They had wanted to move here because of family. Dan and Erica and the two boys settled right into the community, and of course Dan and Erica are both employed by the school system here. They're both teachers, and everything was just picture perfect. And then there was a tragic event. Dan, can you?
Our first 6 or 7 months here, we were living the dream life that we wanted, loving the mountains with our family here. And in February, on February 27th, our older son Jameson, who was 9.5 years old, he tragically passed away that night, totally unexpected. Turns out he had a health issue that we just didn't know about, but that shook our world up pretty big, as everybody can probably imagine.
I can't begin to imagine, Dan. Just can't even begin to. But after the initial shock, and of course, this is something obviously that people struggle with on and on. But you folks have found a way to channel that, and you started to work on a project with a foundation here in Brevard, and that's what we're here to talk about. We want you to fill us in.
Right. Well, obviously we're hurting. You don't ever get over the loss of a child, and that'll be true for the rest of our life. But we have a decision that we can make of either crawl up and hide from life, or we can plow forward, and that's what we have to do, is plow forward. We still struggle every day,
I'm sure,
and we always will. But every day we're trying to find something positive, or something that just helps encourage us or give us a good memory of Jameson. And every time we're able to do those things, it helps us for those small moments that the pain might go away or be lessened a little bit for those moments, and we might actually have a little bit of joy during those small nuggets of time that we're trying to plow forward and have more of. So what we've done is we've created a foundation, the Jamesons Joy Memorial Service Foundation, and we are an official IRS nonprofit. We are still getting everything organized because it's still so new, but we've set our general vision for the beginning of our existence. And the biggest goal that we have to start is building on a love that Jameson and Reese both have. They absolutely love the show American Ninja Warrior. They would watch it every single day after school. They came home and asked if they could watch TV, and they would turn that on. And they had all the names memorized of all the competitors, and they watched it so many times they remembered who did what and who fell off what up.
Wow.
They knew everything. So Erica and I, for Christmas, decided that it'd be really cool with our new environment here that we bought them a ninja course. So we bought them pretty much every element we could possibly find of a ninja course to put out in the yard. And sadly, with Jameson's passing during the end of winter, all those boxes are still sitting right over there in the corner behind the box, behind our couch.
Wow.
We haven't had the time, the energy, the desire to open them. So that love, as much as it hurts right now, it also is one of the ways that we're trying to find something positive out of this situation. So we have, as our first main goal of the foundation, decided to try to raise money and get the county's approval to build a ninja course somewhere in town. This is an official, it's not a playground, but it's the same material as playgrounds.
Right.
It's a 10 to 11 obstacle fitness course.
Wow.
It's designed for kids 5 and up. So it's primarily for kids and teenagers, but adults could actually use it as well. It's the particular course that we've picked out is designed in a way that you can grow into it as you get bigger and stronger and master certain things.
Right.
You can try different moves. There's ways to make the obstacles a little harder. So we're very excited about that possibility.
What a heck of a project, and
Yes.
and what a thought. That's something that it seems we never have enough of here in this county anyway, is entertainment for the youth.
Yes.
And so for you folks to address that is one of the more unselfish things, for lack of a better term, that I've ever seen. And my hat's off to you for your courage and your stick-to-itiveness and the way that you guys are warring through this. Because as I mentioned earlier, I can't begin to imagine. But we need to get some information out there too. A lot of these good folks are going to want to make donations, and they're going to want to bring their children to the Ninja Park when it's completed. We're making the assumption, of course, that there won't be any difficulty with the county process, and so I'm almost certain there won't be. So any information that you would like to give to the folks, and anything else you'd like to say, of course,
Right.
let's do it.
All right. Well, I've been meeting with Jared Mole, the County Parks and Rec Director, and he's helped us get through the process. We've received approval from the Parks and Rec Commission for placing this course. The site we've picked is at the County Parks and Rec Department, kind of right in the center of the complex. There's that broken down playground right against the greenway. Our hope is that we can tear that down and build the course there on that site. We have filed a motion to go before the county commissioners, hopefully in July. We're going to try to get on the agenda there, and with God's grace and blessing, we will hopefully convince them easily that this is an awesome thing for the town, that they just say, yes, go for it.
Absolutely.
And at that point, if I understand it correctly, the only thing standing in our way is the money. We've been doing everything we can to fundraise for the Ninja Park, but also other initiatives that we have through the foundation. We're doing very well on it, but as you can imagine, any type of playground equipment or ninja course is very expensive.
Right.
So we're going to need, as well as we're doing, and as generous as people have been, we're going to need a lot more help to raise all the funds that we need. And so that's what we're asking for. My plea to the community is the fact that I've heard in the short year that we've been here, many times we've heard that there's nothing for kids to do. There's nothing for kids to do. Well,
Right.
we're doing the legwork, and we keep hearing that the town should do this. The town should do this, and their hands are tied on some things, but our hands aren't tied. We're working to do this. We just need the money.
Right.
So if you have kids in town or in the area, we're asking you to make a donation to help, because this will be free of charge once it's built, and it'll be a load of fun for everybody that uses it. So we're hoping that the community will really back it and make it happen as soon as we possibly can.
Well, we certainly want to, obviously, to get the word out and help you any way we can. Tell these folks how they can go about making a donation.
The easiest way is to go to our website, www.jamesonsjoy.org. On there, there's in multiple places, there's donate buttons. If you click that, you can enter the amount of your donation. There's also an option when you sign up that if you're blessed financially, there's a way that you can sign up for a monthly donation automatically drafted from your account. We would appreciate those.
Right.
That's the easiest way. In addition to that, if you look at the website, we have a lot of items that we're selling, just trying to raise money and also bring awareness. We have cups and wristbands, and we're working on T-shirts and all kinds of things to help with the fundraising. And then one of the things that I'm most excited about is finally last night we finally got registered under Amazon Smile. And for those of you who are familiar with it, it's awesome. For those of you who aren't, If you ever shop on Amazon, we're asking you to go to smile.amazon.com, and it's very simple. You search for Jamesons Joy Memorial Service Foundation. It'll pop it right up. You click select, and you've just selected our foundation as your charity. And that's all there is to it. The only thing to do after that is anytime that you want to buy something on Amazon, instead of going to amazon.com, you go to smile.amazon.com, and when you make your purchase, Amazon will automatically give us a very small percentage of your purchase. And that in itself is only maybe $1 or $2, maybe a few cents. But if everybody signs up for that, and we look at over the course of time how much money we all probably spend on Amazon, it adds up.
Oh, it does.
Quickly, and it's also beneficial because it gets us past the ninja course. It helps our foundation live on past that so that we can continue to do good, hopefully forever, in honor of Jameson.
Wow, that's great, Dan. Just remember that we all go to Amazon to buy a lot of things, and so this is not a whole lot of extra problem. Also, any donations that you make, obviously tax deductible,
Yes.
made to a tax exempt charity. I can't begin to thank you, Dan, for what you're doing. We're proud to know you and proud of the way that your family has been able to get through this. I'm totally amazed. But God bless you, brother.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you. We want to thank the community. Even though we're new, the community has been wonderful.
They have.
We've had so much love and support from people that we've never met. It means the world. We have a lot of people telling us that we're strong, and by going forward, we're not strong, we're hurting, but we're relying on God, and without Him we wouldn't be able to do anything that we're doing. But we're plowing ahead because that's the only choice, and it's not easy. But that's the only choice we have, is to do it. But we want to thank the community of Brevard and everybody in Transylvania County and all over the country for trying to honor our boy and love on us.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure, Dan.
Thank you.
Thank you.